They get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Snags it over the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
They're going to run it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Greeted enders.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Breaks into the open. Really, as they get it to the 36, it'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Denson. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the tailback. It's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking for a big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time.
Especially when you go for those fourth down situations. You do that a lot of times because, you know, your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man down the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Sends it back in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it to him on the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Western Kentucky.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save. Second he can as they try also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Snap from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
They've got to chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. FIU pushing tempo. Last chance coming up. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Takes it to the house. They are down by one, and the clock strikes 0.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
No time left on the clock. The extra point will send it to overtime. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A personal foul in overtime. What an egregious mistake, and one that he won't be able to explain. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed block